Okay, hello, good afternoon. I am the Philippine recruiter of Global Ace Agency here in Malaysia. I receive hereby data from Jazz, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you speak English or can you understand English?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a 100% willing to come here in Malaysia without any hesitation?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any friends or any family members working here?
No, ma'am. I have no family, ma'am.
Okay, so our interview, this is recorded and it will be uploaded in our YouTube channel, but at the same time, your profile will be uploaded in our website. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you help me introduce yourself, please?
I'm Luisa Laranang. I'm here in Montalban, Rizal. I have two kids, one daughter and one son. My daughter is 6 years old, and my son is now I'm working there in PCU Manila as a cook.
Okay, so I need to know more from about from you. So you are, how old are you again?
40, ma'am.
Are you single or married?
Live in, ma'am.
Single with live-in partner. When is your
Yes,
birthday?
ma'am. July 10, 1983.
What is your height and your weight?
5'4", ma'am, and weight 60.
Okay, what about your religion,
Roman Catholic, ma'am.
your educational background,
Undergraduate, ma'am.
undergraduate? So it's your first time working abroad, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So who will going to take care of your two children once you come to work here in Malaysia?
My live-in partner, ma'am. Your daddy, ma'am.
How old is your live-in partner and what is his occupation?
41 years old, ma'am, and angkas driver.
Angkas driver. So, you do you know how hard it is being a domestic helper? It is quite tough, and you are working quite far away from your family. So, are you prepared for any task that the employer will be given to you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm
You need
willing po.
so you need to be flexible. You need to be multitasking, and you need to expect those unexpected things those unexpected things that you didn't experience in the Philippines. You might experience it here.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready for it?
Yes, ma'am.
So, do you have any working experience as a housemaid in the Philippines?
Since 2002, ma'am, I try to care 4 years old baby. 1 year.
1 year. Okay. So,
Yes, ma'am.
you do house chores, cooking, laundry, and ironing also?
Yes, ma'am.
The child is 4 years old, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
After this, you didn't you have been a full-time mom already until now.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so do you know how to do laundry,
Yes, ma'am.
ironing, cooking, take your children?
Yes, ma'am.
So can you take your children while doing house chores at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because there is no such a thing here that you will just focus on taking care of children only or elderly. You need to do
Yes,
house
ma'am.
chores also at the same time, like what you are doing as a full-time mom. You are a flexible, right? So you need to apply
Yes,
it
ma'am.
here also while you are working here in other countries.
Yes, ma'am.
So are you okay also to take care baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you take care elderly people?
Little a bit, ma'am.
Okay. Can you caregiving for bedridden patient and disabled person?
Little a bit, ma'am.
Okay. Can you cook?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you okay to take care pets?
Uh, yes, ma'am. But it's just like chichu. Ganun.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, your name is Luisa. You don't have
Yes,
any
ma'am.
working experience abroad. You are a
Yes, ma'am.
fresher, right? And then you are a
Yes,
full-time
ma'am.
mother. So, how will you gonna convince the employer to take you?
Uh, I will well, I'm hardworking mom and honestly and responsible all of things that I will care of their children, mom.
Okay, so do you know how many years that you need to finish?
Yes, ma'am, 2 years po.
Okay, so you need to finish 2 years. Otherwise, if you will break your contract, you have a consequences, which is you need to pay your employer and at the same time the agency. Nobody forced
Yes,
you to
ma'am.
come and work here. You are the one who decided, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware also in usage of mobile handphone?
Yes, ma'am.
You cannot hold your phone for the whole day because you are working. But
Yes,
rather
ma'am.
than you can hold it during like nighttime, 2 to 3 hours to contact your family back in the Philippines. After that, you render your phone. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so on your rest day also, you have a rest once a week. But you will going to stay inside the house only and you cannot go out. Do you agree?
Yes, ma'am.
But of course, if you will not take rest day, employer will going to compensate your salary.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how will you gonna fight homesickness once it strike you because this is your first time working abroad?
Yes, ma'am. Really.
No, no. How will you gonna fight homesickness? Like for
Ah,
example, you
ano
miss
na lang,
your family, your
ano na
children.
lang, to hardworking to ma'am, pa ano ba yung ah, para ma'am puwede
Speak in
i
English because employer here
ah,
cannot understand.
I will busy for my work, ma'am. So
Okay.
I can,
So that's
know
your
my
thing.
family.
That's your thing if you like homesickness strike you. You make yourself busy, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so why you didn't choose to go in Singapore, Hong Kong, or like other countries? Why you choose Malaysia?
I choose because I know it's a peaceful, ma'am, and I never heard violence against their employers po.
Okay, so ate, are you prepared that like for example, your contract is 2 years, right? If there is anything happen to your
Yes, ma'am.
family back in the Philippines, are you ready? You cannot go back home easily.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to finish your 2 years contract, otherwise you need to compensate. So are you prepared for it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure, ate? I just wanted to inform you the reality of working abroad, that you cannot easily go back home because your contract is 2 years. It's not 2 weeks, it's not 2 days, it's not 2 months. So if anything happens, someone pass away, you cannot easily go back home unless your employer agree that you can go back. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think that's all for now. Thank you for your time. It was my pleasure meeting
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
But please stay connected through WhatsApp
Yes,
because
sir.
agents here in Malaysia will going to contact you to conduct an interview together with the employer. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you po.
Okay. But by the way, so sorry. Are you mentally stable?
Eh, mentally, ma'am? No, ma'am.
No. Are you mentally stable?
Yes, ma'am. Yes po.
So do you have any sickness or you feel something
No,
in your
ma'am.
body? No,
No,
ah?
ma'am. Yes
Okay.
po.
So thank you so much, Luisa. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am. Good day
Okay,
po.
bye.